If a foreign power were to threaten America, if we were really in danger of losing our democracy and turning our Constitution into just an old piece of paper, what would you do? I think I know the answer to that. You'd do whatever was necessary to protect our democracy. I know that because I can read history, and history tells me that we did exactly that 85 years ago. Over 400,000 Americans died protecting our country from just that fate. We see it in another country right now that is protecting itself from a much bigger foreign power, Ukraine. They're in a death struggle against a much more powerful foe that thought they could just walk in and take over the country in a matter of weeks. Well, that was 3 years ago. Ukraine has fought furiously with over 70,000 military and 13,000 civilian deaths. Now, the reason I mention this is because we are currently under threat, not from a foreign country, but from within. Already, our white nationalist government has created an army of masked hooligans resembling the SA street thugs of the Third Reich, except those thugs of the Third Reich didn't wear masks. And in a reminder of the fate of Jews in Hitler's Germany, they're disappearing mostly Hispanic people to foreign countries without any access to legal representation or having their day in court. They are involved, this government we have now, in an obvious effort to bully or buy off any critical media. They're creating a database on literally every American so they can easily determine any of us, friend or foe. They're removing from the federal bureaucracy any civil servants that they suspect of not being loyal enough. They've changed the Department of Justice into a branch of government that is in service to just one man rather than the citizens of this country for which it was intended. They have a cabinet of sycophants who do the bidding of one man. They're surrounded by billionaire technocrats who believe democracy is a lousy way to run a country when they, with all their big brains and resources, could do a much better job. This is happening. It really is. And we have to be unrelenting in our opposition, just as we would be if threatened by a foreign foe. The only way to stop it is to resist every day. Stay on the streets. Have an election in November of 2026 that gives the pro-democracy forces a big enough win to stop Trump in his tracks by throwing the subservient Republicans out on their asses. So keep resisting, and let's make America a democracy again.